go for something like an even harvest. We'll have to see as Waldemar does get collapsed on.
Yeah, it's going to be a silence and big damage. Waldemar is not exactly, the tankiest of people at this point. Now, Jetpacks, Waldemar is actually going to split from the team here, and, well, that's going to sign his own death warrant right there. Not entirely too sure if that's a misclick or if he's looking to become a martyr, but I'm not too sure. It's all going to come down to it because Raph going to join him there. Well, it's going to be a big surprise to kind of everyone. Now, we got a gauntlet going down that will keep Mowgli from the kill shot there on top of Waldemar, but you can see again, Waldemar, he's looking to just survive through this one, and Adagio is actually now the one to drop. Now, we have lost out Raph, Jetpacks is in the back, and that leaves Waldemar on the front line. That's not exactly where you want to put your saw, and the cleanup turned off that. Mowgli is still here. Palmataro's coming into it as well. There's the silence, but it's some good reflex blocks to keep Jetpack actually still mobile, but it's Raph now who's going to be low. Waldemar is going to try to spin up. He's going to try to keep Mowgli at bay. Jetpack tries his best into the side of it, but the team is just split up in 3 different directions. Waldemar is still there. He's
trying to siege onto the base and try and end this first game.
Yeah, and at the 19-minute mark, I mean, it's going to be a very tough sell for SK to hold this one, but there goes that gauntlet. Doesn't seem to get a stun on anyone. Mowgli there in the dead center, but Raph, he is going to get low, and he is actually going to drop. That's now going to be the bleed for Mowgli to pick that one up, and 1, 2, 3, like dominoes, they'll just fall over. The Kraken turns his attention to the last turret, and the crystal is not going to get defended through this one, even with those death timers reduced 15% a pop.
First Scarf player as he gets collapsed on.
Yep. He's not going to be looking for the big red button, but we are going to be looking for those Hellfire brews by the end of it.
We certainly are, and they can do some serious damages. Wow, Raph goes for the collapse. Coming back and then making these aggressive plays.
Kvalifar was really much in danger of going down, but Waldemar, he took a turret shot to the face. And
what sort of an impact is he going to have? Well, he's going to try and find out now.
And, well, we already saw one block, the big red button on top of Waldemar to keep him at bay, and, well, no support at all. The little cat girl, Raph, is now going to be here for the defense. They found Waldemar in the bush. Speaking of overextended, well, all right, Raph, he's going to be the one that actually gets collapsed upon. Look at Kvalifar, just switches gears, looks for Waldemar, but now, again, the Yummy Catnip Frenzy will actually land the Dragon's Breath there as well, but Jetpack will live through it. Can't say the same for that Jewel, and now Palmataro is actually split from Mowgli. Doesn't matter. Mowgli actually gets, or helps get the kill at the end. Ringo does trade out. It's a 2-for-1 advantage so far for SK, but Mowgli is really trying to bring this to parity, but I don't think he can live through Waldemar really soon. The levels are indeed advantageous for SK, but this is a big team fight situation. 1 stun into 2, and Raph doesn't exist anymore. Here comes that Dragon's Breath again, and Jetpacks, they are able to take down Palmataro. Kvalifar to drop here as well. Jetpacks has just done so much work, and Waldemar there for the cleanup as well. That away, good reflex block again. Another Dragon's Breath to come in. Palmataro, even with the reflex, he's just going to get burned to a crisp. He was up
throughout this game, and he is being that Scarf Kvalifar that we're used to seeing.
Now Jetpacks, he immediately just jumped on top of Kvalifar right there. That rocket leap just not really enough to bring out that stun, and now Waldemar's there. Good reflex will keep these guys alive at least for now, but it is a 3v2. Here comes Palmataro into the back, but Kvalifar is out, and they could not get that kill on top of Jetpack. Mowgli's going to be dropping low. He is going to peel away. Palmataro has the Hellfire coming out, but at the same time, the Dragon's Breath, the Jetpack's over the wall again. 3 aces. Now, reflex block was actually really good by the end of it, and well, 1 turret down. Kraken's now moving on. Secret, they're looking to hold. They can't think they can get that damage on Jetpacks, but the return damage is way too much. Palmataro is not going to be out of this. That weapon damage big red button is not going to be near enough for a kill, and Waldemar is now just chasing Kvalifar back into that fountain. 1 turret is done. The second is going to drop here as well, and we're going to a game number 3 video.
We certainly are. SK Gaming, they turn it around off of the mistakes that Team Secret were initially making, but then all of a sudden SK will a bit of cheeky counter jungling.
Yeah, but he will be found out by Palmataro. Now Mowgli's got to decide which way does he want to actually come to the aid of his friend, and well, Mowgli's there now looking for the smash, doesn't quite get it, and Palmataro against Jetpacks. Jetpacks is taking this.
Trying to get all of those stacks of that Vengeful Smite up, you're going to be punished for it. Jetpacks though, speaking of being punished, someone's thing, but SK, they want to try and stop it.
Yeah, but Kvalifar is going to get that knife, but it's going to be way too late. Again, Raph with that charge. He does set us up. Jetpack gets in there. Waldemar for the kill. Waldemar for the double.
Taking a lot of damage, though. But he is going to be able to back off. Jetpacks, though, looking for the engage.
Okay, it's not a bait. He's just way too far. And Jetpack, both who do have those gap closers. Look at that instant damage on top of Palmataro as well. Leave it quick as you can. Raph even looking to get a little bit of a better trade here again. Mowgli, he's going to be a big target. Here comes the flame, and the fire is good. All right, so Mowgli's still level 5. We don't actually have that Force of Accord yet. The suppression fire did come down, but here's the verse. Unfortunately, it doesn't really look like it's going to be doing too much against Raph, but Jetpacks and Waldemar. Waldemar is actually forced out of this fight. Jetpacks can't actually land the kill. He's getting kited out, and Gavalafar just knifes him in the face. Low hit points across the board. Palmataro really the only one healthy, and well, going under this turret could it be the best idea or could be the worst. Raph was the big target. Now the turret is done, and there goes that saw. Mowgli very soon to follow, I'm sure, and there he does drop. It's going to be a stun. Not a big follow-up there from that Force Accord. Now Raph is going in again. Kavalafar's the big target. He's trying to just be an acrobat, but it's just not working. He's going to die in a puddle of goop, and now Palmataro with no peel available. He is going to drop very quickly here as well, and Mowgli will be cleaned up for the ace on top of it.
Fortunately, the rest of Team Secret weren't able to capitalize, but they could find an opportunity with this Kraken.
That is so many infusions, and Mowgli just walked right into them. Hell's Heart gets the stun on Palmataro, and Jetpack just does not care. He is just going to be bringing these guys low, looking for the burn. There's 1 and 2, double kill for Waldemar, and that is going to leave us with a Kavalafar running away to the back line, the burst stun, and we might actually be able to hold, and he gets nothing for his trouble. This is now going to be a Kraken coming down. Here's the big Dragon's Breath. Good stun from Mowgli to keep Waldemar from burning the hopes and dreams of Team Secret to a crisp, but it's just not going to matter. The Kraken's way too healthy, and this is going to be an SK Gaming finish. They are now moving on to the finals here tomorrow on streams. Team Secret down into the relegation 3rd or 4th. Oh, that was a little bit dangerous going in that far deep. And now Hardek and crew, they're going to be rushing this one down. They are looking for the death on top of D'Enzio, but they just could not seem to grab it. Finally there at the end of it.